What's happening there, Reject Nation? We are back at it to learn more about the excitement of the Flashpoint movie, which is Batman. That's the exciting part about Flashpoint.
It's always the exciting part of any of these DCEU movies, Batman.
I'm just very curious to see how this all pans out.
Nostalgically, I'm sure.
Yes. I'm still excited though. It's Michael Keaton, you know, returning as Batman. There's a lot to look forward to here.
Absolutely. Cinematic Flashpoint.
I mean, you won't care if you've never watched those first two Batman movies.
Barry, I just found out I'm pregnant. And it's mine? Of course it's yours, silly.
Oh, no! No!
I knew I added my
Look
favorite
at that.
Batman onto my backdrop, it would become relevant. And boy, today...
I love the new set, man.
Looks
What we're going
great.
to be talking about today, guys, is Andy
that
Muschietti, the director
corner.
of the upcoming Flash movie, went ahead and posted the first teaser of the new Batsuit Michael Keaton will be wearing in the Flash movie. And while at first glance it might seem like an old Batsuit, when you look at some details, it's a new upgraded suit. And plus, it's got some blood on it. We're going to be talking about that and breaking that down right here, but I'm going to need your guys' opinions down below. What do you think of this photo of the Batsuit? Does it get you excited to see Michael Keaton again? I know there's a lot of other younger people out there who don't care at all that Michael Keaton's coming back because it's just past their time, and maybe Christian Bale is more of like their Batman. So go ahead and leave your thoughts down below on what you think about
Some people
this.
still
Alright, so
say
like I
his
said,
favorite.
this photo was dropped by Andy Muschietti on his Instagram page. This is it right here. Our first look of the Michael Keaton Batsuit. And just to remind you guys, this Flash movie deals with Barry Allen traveling into the multiverse, where he's going to be exploring different avenues of the DC universe. So we're going to have two Batmans in this movie, Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton, where Barry will be spending most of his adventure with Michael Keaton's Batman. He's also going to meet Latina Supergirl that's already been cast in the movie, and we are set to get a ton more surprise DC characters popping up. But me as a Batman fan and a lover of Michael Keaton, I have been waiting to see what his new suit is.
It's so
This is gonna be
rugged and worn in and like
Caked in dust.
yeah, just marks all over it.
What does his new suit look like? And at first glance, I was slightly disappointed, even though I was really excited, because if you're a watcher of those Michael Keaton Batman movies, it's pretty obvious to tell that this is inspired by the Batman Return suit, okay? You can definitely tell from the chest and the way it makes that weird angle at the bottom, and also the bat symbol is different than the bat symbol in the very first Batman movie with Michael Keaton. So I was kind of puzzled, like, oh my, they're gonna give him the exact same bat suit, and that's what he's been wearing.
But yeah, I mean, he's been wearing this a long time, but it doesn't look polished at all.
No.
It looks like rugged.
It looks like battle-worn.
He's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He has the capability of, you know, being able to call upon an Alfred or hire anyone to polish
make a
it up.
new fresh suit.
He himself could do it too. It's even looking at the Batman Returns one, look how like slick and clean and Tim Burton
Looks like
comic
it's
book
just
pretty it
been
is.
buffed.
This one is like scratchy. It looks like pretty much every item I've ever owned in my entire life. I eventually just don't take care of it. People are telling me to throw it out. And I'm like, no, it's nostalgic. I want it. I want to keep it. I like it. There's a gritty feel about it. It looks like a jelly donut film.
Yeah, actually, he was just eating a donut and he never cleaned it. That's a 20-year-old jelly stain.
This is Robin's last donut. I can't bring myself to wash it off. Michael Keaton's Batman was dark. It looks like they're going to be amping up just how much darker it is.
Yeah, now he breaks people's noses.
Yeah.
He doesn't full-on kill him. That's his finishing move now.
Let's see what else Chris has to say, though.
For decades upon decades, a true Batman would upgrade as he goes. And heck, even
point.
from one movie to the next, Michael Keaton's Batman did upgrade.
point.
But upon closer inspection and bringing in the Batman Return suit, you see some big differences that lets you know, oh, this is an upgraded version and totally different than what we've seen
Really?
before. One thing I'm loving about this upgraded suit, though, is that they are keeping that yellow emblem right there. I just think that's so iconic with Batman and so classic with the character, but a lot of the Batmans that we have nowadays just get rid of that yellow display because it sticks out and they're supposed to be incognito. Not this Batman, he no care. But the symbol here on his chest is a little bit more of a 3D effect. It's puffed out. The yellow seems also a little bit darker. The chest part still seems to be the same, but one of the big differences
looks like you can remove it.
on this new Batsuit is the part of
The
above
caping
where
is
I
different.
imagine the cowl connects to the bat symbol. If you look at the old Batman Returns suit, it was a cape that was connected all the way around halfway into that symbol, not having those lines at all. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like this has more of a metallic finish. Like, this feels metal. Where the Batman Returns suit, I see the more plasticness, but that could just be because it's an old suit. Maybe they were going for a metallic look. So we can definitely expect this to be an upgraded Batman suit that is still in line with what Tim Burton was doing in his Batman universe. That's exciting to be about. But we can't miss the elephant in the room is, why is there blood on the Batman suit?
I mean, I think that's cool that we got blood on the Batman suit because of the fact that I didn't know if Michael Keaton would actually don the Batman suit. This is more of an indicator that at one point he will and even get into a fight scene. I thought it might just be like old man mentor Bruce Wayne or something like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, and to speak to that, you know, this image of the symbol but with the blood, then at least to me hints like, okay, this is gonna be your harder, battle, rugged Bruce Wayne as well. You know, maybe something more Frank Miller.
Everyone wants to get to the Dark Knight Returns. That's where everyone's trying to get to.
Make it happen as soon as possible. Flashpoint it, whatever you have to do.
I mean, if he is this kind of like brutality version of Batman, it would be a little bit like the Thomas Wayne one from Flashpoint, so it works.
Guys, that's not blood. Man was having a PB&J sandwich, okay? Guys gotta eat too. That little touch of blood is actually really cool and should kind of let you know what some of the stuff we're gonna be seeing in this universe. Don't forget, Andy Muschietti comes from a horror background. The guy directed It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2, so there's probably a reason Warner Brothers was like, we are kind of wanting to go a little scary with this one, or darker. Let's bring in a horror director, and
I don't think it's the case at all,
man.
man.
On here, let me know. This Batman's gonna get his butt whooped here and there, and probably as he should, because the man is old, and while he's wiser, he probably can't fight the way he used to. But then again, I would hope if they still make him the big butt-kicking Batman Michael Keaton should be, because I just imagine that's what he would become. And
you gotta be able to turn his head too.
Yep. Upgraded head suit.
Yeah, I gotta interrupt you.
Upgraded cowl.
I gotta interrupt really quick. Andy Muschietti, I don't think he's brought on board for the horror at all. I mean, I even brought James Wan on board for Aquaman. He didn't do any horror in that. Like, there was like a hints of horror in like a couple of scenes out of like a 2+ hour movie, but it's not for the horror. Scott Derrickson for a Doctor Strange one. Are there some tense, spooky? Sure, but for it's not a horror at all in terms of the genre of the film. This is supposed to be like a nightmarish scenario for the Flash. Obviously, this is supposed to be a nightmare situation for the guy to be in. I'm not really getting the vibe that they're gonna hone in on that. It would be cool. I would love to be totally wrong on this. I would love to be wrong on this, but I'm not getting the impression that that's the case.
Yeah, I feel like they'll bring Andy Muschietti's sense of intensity, but I don't expect any real horror vibes, especially because, like, yeah, they had a horror spin-off and they canceled it.
Right.
Like, it doesn't seem like that's their vibe right now.
Any experienced Batman is an ultimate Batman. It also probably goes without saying, he'll probably get another bat suit by the end of the movie, especially if this suit does resemble a little too much of the Batman Returns suit. You know they're gonna upgrade him for some reason, just because that's what they like to do in superhero movies for merchandising purposes. I wonder if the cowl is still gonna be the thing where he can only turn his head one way with his whole damn body, because that was also iconic with Michael Keaton's Batman. But DC right now is just showing off their suits like crazy, wanting to tease people. I mean, we got the new Shazam suit yesterday. I did a video on that. You know we're gonna be getting the new Flash suit soon, when they're gonna be showing us the Black Adam suit soon. A lot of suits coming your way, so I hope you like costumes. But I want to hear from you guys out there. What do you think of this little tease for Andy Muschietti's The Flash movie with this Batman suit? What would you like to see done in it? Do you like the feel they're going for right now? What if it does end up turning out to be just a tiny tweak version of the Return suit? Will that be kind of disappointing? Because man's been Batman for so long. Well, you think he'd be all high-tech and buffed out by now, but maybe he is. Anything, everything, be sure to leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.
It's only the symbol. It's only the centerpiece. We gotta see the rest of the suit.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to comment on the gadgets and all that because we don't know. We just don't know.
The rest of it's purple.
How funny would that be?
It just really made it rainbow colors. It's all bright and
In
vibrant.
order to keep the Joker buried, I had to become the Joker.
And now I find myself on the streets of Gotham every night.
I'm looking forward to it, though. I think DC Fandom will get an actual trailer, but in the meantime, these little hints and teases are pretty cool. Guys, leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe, click that notification bell, hit that like button, but more importantly, subscribe to Chris from 3C Films if you haven't done so already. Guy is, he's blowing up like a mother effer for a reason. Anywho. Anissa Oliva. This one's easy because A, Anissa, I want to hop on a call with you. I got some things to talk with you about. Very personal things. very personal things that I will make public, hoping we can get views off of the drama of our phone call. But more importantly, you sent me this shirt, and I love this shirt, and I've been waiting for the right shirt. Wait.
Yep. Yeah, no.
That's
right
it. I waited
shirt.
for the right video to wear this shirt. And I was like, well, if we're doing a Flash video that's about the Batman symbol, specifically focusing on the symbol, had to go with the traditional one right here. And that's thanks to you. Of course, it's got like this
Beautiful neon
glossed up
sign,
neon look to it. Yeah, I like it. Thank you so much, Anissa, for everything. You still message me like little tips here and there, things to check out, and a conversation is long overdue. It's time to invite you in the bedroom.
Oh,
John's bedroom.
that's right.
We're done.
Out of the gas station into the bedroom.